Hello from Kyoto, Japan. I am here in the area of Kameyama Park. I actually had to find this area using the map because the area that I want to talk about is so populated, I had to find an area that was peaceful. One of the main areas of Kyoto that everyone loves to see is called the Arashiyama Park, or the Bamboo Forest. And the truth of the matter is that depending on when you go, really will depend on the type of photos and videos you're able to take. So I went way out of my way from the park to actually introduce you to Arashiyama, the Bamboo Forest. All right, let's get to it. Here's a general map of Kyoto, Japan. This is the greater Kyoto area. Now this is the nucleus of all activity, the Kyoto train station. I'm working on a video project for this spot already. This is the famous area of the Torii Gates of Fushimi Inari. It's just south of the train station. This is the famous geisha district named Gion. This is the area of Kiyomizu-dera. And this is the bamboo grove named Arashiyama. Now let's zoom into this area. This is the train line that'll get you there. It's called the Saga Arashiyama line. It'll take you to the Saga Arashiyama station. You can also take a train to the Toroko station too. It's also near the main area as well. This is the entire Arashiyama complex. Tons of stores and temples and shops and restaurants and very nice hotels for you to experience. And this is the bamboo grove of Arashiyama. This is what everyone wants to see. By the way, Arashiyama means Storm Mountain. Now, I have no earthly idea why it's named that because the area is not famous for storms and it's not on the peak of a mountaintop. Who knows? But this view is the very focal point for every tourist who arrives in this area. And the best thing I can do is give you some great recommendations about this spot. Number one, if you're planning to make this area of Kyoto the spot for your vacation, consider the autumn season. Not only is Japan gorgeous in November, but when the leaves change, the area of Arashiyama is jaw-droppingly beautiful, and the weather is ideal for tours. It's not too hot, not too humid, and just cool enough where you could wear a sweater or a light jacket. It's hard to imagine a spot that's more worthy of a visit. Recommendation number 2. I recommend that you stay the night in Arashiyama before you see the area. Now, why do I recommend this? Okay. Arrive in the area early Sunday evening, let's say 4 p.m. Check into your hotel in the area and enjoy a dinner that evening, Sunday night. Plan to spend the night in Arashiyama. Aside from dinner and checking into the hotel, get a good night's sleep early. There are some amazing hotels there, from the inexpensive to the pricey. You could take your pick. Then the next morning, early on Monday morning, when there are very few people there, visit the bamboo grove. I usually walk it at sunrise when I have it all to myself. Never visit this spot on the weekend. If you want to take photos like this, you need to be one of the first ones to walk into the bamboo forest when the sun rises. After 30 minutes of the forest open to the public, especially on the weekends, this is what you'll experience instead. According to Mr. Aoki Ozaki, a gentleman who's been volunteering at the bamboo forest for years, about 300,000 people visit this spot from October to November. 300,000 people. And trust me, when the cherry blossoms bloom in April in Japan, it gets even busier. So if you really want to experience it and take some amazing photos, you need to avoid the weekend rush and make sure you're one of the very first inside. When I bring groups, we're usually the first ones in when the sun rises. But don't underestimate a great photo during the first snowfall or a heavy snowfall or late at night when you're the last visitor. Suggestion number 3. When you make sure that you're one of the very first people to enter the bamboo forest, then you can spend the rest of the afternoon casually walking the area, purchasing snacks and gifts, take amazing photos of the temples nearby, and stroll past the Katsura River before getting back to the trains and other parts of Kyoto that deserve your interest as well. And you know, one quick final point to make. The bamboo grove isn't gigantic. Don't expect a vast wilderness of deep, rich forests of bamboo as far as the eye can see. It's simply a beautiful, well-manicured grove that you'll never forget. You can see the entire bamboo grove in 45 minutes and the entire Arashiyama area in about 3 hours or less. In fact, if the grove was all by itself with nothing else around it, it would be a lackluster experience. But when you absorb this area within the town, the temples, the food, and the river, it's a part of Japan you'll never forget. For more information about Arashiyama and the beautiful bamboo grove and city, as always, we've provided helpful links and information beneath this video. And then, of course, as always, there's the Contact Us button. Click on it. You can contact me or my staff directly. For JourneyToJapan.com, I'm Carl Rosa. Thank you for watching.